Welcome back, friends. In this video, I'm here to tackle the claim I made in my last video that it is possible to farm 65 units in as little as 45 minutes. Now, anytime I hear someone make a claim, the cynical part of my brain kicks in and it goes, "Where's your proof?" Now, in my last video, I made that claim and unfortunately I didn't have the proof to show at that time. Now, I know I'm not the only cynical minded person out there. I mean, I could hear your minds asking the same question. Well, I'm here today to present my receipts every minute, every fight. As you can see, today we're starting with 22,089 units. So without any further ado, let's get into the first day of this rotation. As you see, we're just 7 hours and 45 minutes into the arena. We're only going to do 45 minutes of arena throughout the whole 3 days. We're only going to do an hour and a half of arena a week. So as such, let me go back. 1, 2, 3, and 4 stars. So as such, we're going to use just our 4 stars. That's 264. Now let's narrow it down to the rank 5s. We've got 45 plus the 3 on the left hand of the screen. These are the ones we're going to use. It's going to get us 16 rounds of fighting. And in the video, I claimed that that'll get me about 450 to 460,000 points. Let's go for it. We all know that arena is possibly the most soul-sucking, repetitive aspect of this game, but GD... Oh yeah, that's right. I told you I was going to start talking like I normally talk. I guess that is how I normally talk. Alright, GD it. We're going to be as boring as possible because these fights, I'm going to be so overpowering the other opponent. And most of these fights, it's just going to be... I won't even probably use any of the special attacks. Sorry, that was a bit fast. I'm going to start slowing down and calling out the fight time. "28 seconds. Alright. Now, let me start to explain my strategy behind what the heck I'm doing. By only doing the first 5 or 6 milestones, whatever you can achieve with your roster and in the time frame you have allowed yourself, then you're good. If you've made it to 5 milestones, you're at 65 units. If you've made it to 6 milestones, you're at 78 units. Not bad for 45 to 50 minutes of your time. Maybe 55 minutes by that point, because you've added more fighters than I have to my current roster to yours. As such, let's just rock and roll. So the point of going up to just that far in the milestones is that after about milestone 5, you're being asked to produce about 300,000 points for 13 units. That's a lot of work for not a lot of return. The reason why I stop at milestone 5 is because they have milestones at 17,000 points, 35,000 points, 50,000 points, I think. We'll find out when we hit the first milestone. But they're lower thresholds for the milestones, and they're more tightly packed together. That's why I stop after about the 5th milestone. So again, after that, they just ask you to do too much work, too little return. Of course, you do get the arena crystal shards, but that's a crapshoot. "49 seconds. Not really this bad. And I'll prove it from here on out. 21 seconds. The one thing I enjoy about Arena is that I tend to be more balls to the wall when I fight, not caring how much health I have left as long as I have health, because the fighter is not going to be needed for any more fights. There's no quest path to go down. It's one and done. I just need you to live through that one fight, fight balls to the wall, come out ahead. More times than not. Alright, we'll stick with that. "28 seconds. One of the reasons why I tend to shy away from specials is because their animations tend to take up time. Oh, but they do damage! Yeah, they do. And that's why I say shy away from them. I didn't say I exclusively don't use them. For this fight, 18 seconds. "22 seconds. We're already up to 44,000, which means that we've passed 17,500 to 35,000. Oh, wow. Let's back out and see what our milestones are. Rewards. So it's 17,000, 35,000, 150,000, 300,000. You've already hit 4 milestones, and that's what they will ask pretty much beyond. Hey, look at that, 200,000. 150,000 difference. 250,000, another 250,000. So it's 250,000, not 300,000. So as such though, that's why I tend to stop around milestone 5. Let's get back on into it. The eternal question, do you go for max or do you go for safe? At this point, I really don't see a problem going up against him. So let's go for this. Not bad. All right, here we go. That's how it's done. "21 seconds. That's what I was trying to do last time, and then he clocked me. 26 seconds. So with load time, we're averaging about 30 seconds a fight. Ouchie. "28 seconds. So from this point on, I should be hitting the Kang and Thanos teams. Let's find out. No. Yep, there we go. So from here on out, go with the bottom team. You can extremely outrank them with the PI. Boop, boop, doop. There we go. If you don't know about Gold Pool, he's pretty fun. His specials cause stun. So it's nice to chain things together. "18 seconds. The desire to end these fights quickly isn't really there, but considering how much I play Battlegrounds, yeah, it's in the back of my mind that the quickness at which you defeat an enemy plays a factor in whether you are victorious or not. Bam! 21 seconds. I am so happy that I finally got a 6-star Ultron. I'd love a 7-star, but still working on having fun with my 6-star. "17 seconds. Another 27,000 plus points. Yeah, from here on out, we're pretty much going to outrank everybody. Right up until I think the last round 16, that's when I'm going to go back to facing actual players again. Look who got lucky at the last second. "27 seconds. Now again, I will throw out the disclaimer. The time frame that I gave is based on my roster. Time frame will change depending upon the roster. "23 seconds. "25 seconds. Another 33,000 points. Inching our way to the next milestone. Oh, additional disclaimer. The ease of these fights are based on a combination of my roster and 10 years of playing this game. It is not because I'm a YouTube genius. It's not because I'm a genius at this game. It just comes from my roster and from experience. Your overall experience will differ based on your roster. "32 seconds. One of our longer fights. That is an example of a fight. 10 seconds, by the way. That is an example of a fight wherein if you used the special attacks, it would have just dragged the fight out even longer. Well, golly gee. I'm gonna have to Hulk smash. "20 seconds. Another 33,000 points. We've crossed our next milestone on our way to 300,000. I am thinking about doing another playlist for MCOC of just the battlegrounds fights. Comment in the comments whether you want to see those kind of videos or not. Based on your guys' input, I'll decide whether to do it or not. "11 seconds. Should have used this gun earlier. When his gun comes up, he ends up being unblockable. That was a 43-second fight. Wow. Okay. Just take you out with a single special. Pretty goddamn close. Ha 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 ha. Did you worse and I came back blasting. Alright, how long did this fight take? "45 seconds. Wow. Guess that kind of makes up for our 10-second fight with Ghost Rider. Alright, another 98,000 to go. Shouldn't take too long. About 3 more rounds to get that. Averaging 33,000 points per round. 34 seconds. Second fight. Cut this guy's life short with just one special one. There we go. I was hoping he would bleed faster. Guess he really did only take one special one. The second one didn't make it through. 26 seconds. Another 33,000 points. Possible unpopular opinion. Here we go. I want to see, the opinion. I like Yellow Jacket. I'd like to see him as a 7-star. Yes, there are others that utilize the Power Sting better. Come on. That lethality though. Could you imagine that as a 7-star? 24 seconds. As much as I like the character Hulk, I'm not going to say that it saddens me to beat him up. No, it doesn't. I just enjoy seeing him on the screen. There we go. "21 seconds. Sorry about the pop-up, guys, but hey, it's a mobile game. Notifications are there. 14-second fight. $35,000. Nice. So our totals per round are going up. It's going to help us reach our goal that much faster. I guess the whole finish with as much health as possible is still in the back of my head from Battlegrounds. 22-second fight. Now, I love the look of this champion. Sorcerer Supreme. Oh, what the H is his name? My character. I'm drawing a blank right now. Though I like his look, I'm not a huge fan of his because of the slow power gain. You don't get it per hit. It's just a slow, consistent. That's not so bad if it wasn't such a small quantity and so slow. Anyways. 48-second fight. Second fight. Just crossed a 300,000 threshold on our way to 450,000. And that's all we got to get to the 65 units is the 450,000. Second fight. For those who don't know, 28-second fight. What is the difference between the Thanos and Kang teams versus some actual other player? Why are their teams their PI so much lower than everybody else's? Well, if you don't already know, here's the answer. 13-second fight. The answer is because the Thanos and Kang teams do not utilize mastery points. It's just the base character at whatever rank. And there's your answer. So I got distracted by what was on the screen. Looks like we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 more rounds to go. Last 12 fights. I keep falling for the fact that he's unstoppable. Come on, you narcissist. 51 seconds. Wow. Got the record for the longest fight so far. I like the look of this Scarlet Witch better than the other one. 20-second fight. $16 seconds. Another 33,000 points. Lucky number 13. Hey, if you've made it this far in the video, let me know by putting Baker's Dozen in the comments. $14 seconds. $20 seconds. $15 seconds. Just need 17,000 more points to hit that final milestone that we're looking for. Six seconds. Wow. That just beat the Sunspot. What was it? Hawkeye fight. That was 7 seconds. "22 seconds. The man of the hour, the belle of the ball, the Human Torch. Haha, he's immune. "28 seconds. So another 33,000 points. 448 to 78. So what's that? 12, 22, 7, 1,722 more points. Yep, now we're back to actual people. We are not going to push our luck on the last fight and lose our streak. So we're just going to go one level short of the maximum. About even with my team. "17-second fight. "22 seconds. Another person I really like the look of. Spider-Man Supreme. As you can tell, I kind of like the spookier looking ones. Halloween ranks up there in my top 3 for me. Alright. "26 seconds. 488,769 points. Which means we also got the last milestone we were looking for. Sorry, my finger slipped. So let's go back to arenas and view rewards. All right, so we passed the first 5 milestones: 13, 26, 39, 52, and 65 units. All right, so we are now at 22,154 units. As such, I want to thank you guys very much for sticking around. If you did, put "I'm still here" in the comments, and keep in mind that there's going to be 2 videos coming out this weekend. One will be my monthly crystal opening, and the second one will be regarding the opening day of the July 4th deals. Stick around for those. Come back this weekend. And otherwise, guys, like I always like to remind you, this is just a game, so have fun.